Today we're playing with big plants. So this is a plant that a fan of the channel gave me. Really cool, really big plant, maybe 4 or 5 foot high. So that's awesome. I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do now, or what I've had to do, is take it out of the original pot because it had an ant's nest in it. I didn't want to then transfer into my big vivariums because that's perfect breeding ground for a bunch of ants, as we know from past. So I've split it up, washed it all down, tried to get rid of the ant's nest. I think the bulk of it I left in the tub, so that's got rid of it anyway. And then I did notice that it wants to split quite easily. So what I plan on doing with this now is splitting it up, putting some in the Royal Python vivarium and some in a cat snake vivarium, and just see how we get along. So because it's not very happy outside, you can tell the leaves are starting to go a bit brown, so it's been soaking wet and it's not particularly optimal conditions out here. So I'm going to get it indoors, split it up and get it indoors, and then we'll deal with it there. Right, so my plan is to put half this plant in one pot, half in the other pot. Then I've got 2 nice, still good sized plants to put in my vivariums, and one's going to go in the Royal Python Viv at the back, and the other one is going to go over in the far right one there, which is the Boiga Cynodon. So these are my, I've just gone out and got 2 nice new pots. These are actually my favourite pots. They're like a matte black plastic. My camera lens is really grubby. So yeah, these are my favourite sort of matte black pots. They're really cheap. Oh, Rocky thinks he's getting fed. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these 2 plants in these 2 pots. Okay, so there's 2 distinct sizes here. So we've got a nice big one here and a slightly smaller one there. So I think what I'm going to do is put the bigger one in the Royal Viv because I've got more space, and the smaller one, I say it's small, it's still like 5 foot tall. The smaller one is going to go in this vivarium where it can grow out a little bit more, and I don't have to worry too much about getting rid of all the branches and moving everything around. So let's head over to the Royal Viv, where we're going to have to take a Royal Python out, I reckon, because he does want to eat me. So let's grab him out, throw him in a box, and I'm going to plant it around there somewhere. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I suppose the true test really is if this guy's happy with it. You want to go and have a look? Okay, it's the next day. He's looking pretty happy in there. Plant's looking good. I'm liking that. Let's move on to the next plant. So this Viv here, I want to copy what I've done here, which is put some bamboo in there. Fits really well with the species of snake and where they're from. So this is the Boiga cyanea, the green cat snake, which I'm sure we'll see a bit later. But I need to go and get some bamboo, which means I need to go down to the shops to buy some. Now, here at Norwich Reptile Shed, we've kind of got a little bit of a crew of vehicles I've managed to acquire. And I could take my work van, I could take the camper van, but I've just got our third vehicle up and running, and it's absolutely perfect to put some bamboo in. So let's take that. Righto, last up on the list is Boiga cyanodon. So this is my dogtooth cat snake. We can have a little look at it. So as you can probably see, she's in the blue, so she's in shed. I haven't had no luck with plants in the back here at all. Really, really rubbish. I've got a decent amount of pothos on the ground, but everything else did not survive. So I'm going to put the Sclafera, is that how you pronounce it? I'm going to put that, the last bit of that in here, in this corner. I'm not going to remove the snake because she's really docile and she's just going to be hanging up there. I've never had a problem with her. These two, the green cat snakes, the Boiga cyaneas, I wouldn't be having my head in there because I know within seconds of being in there, they're already looking at you and then looking down at you and they're gonna, you know, bite you. So yeah, she's gonna stay in there, which is fine. All I've got to do is take the glass out, give the glass a clean, take this big pot thing out and replace it with what I've got there. No replanting, no nothing, no repotting, no compost. Simple one to finish up the video. Let's get cracking. Stop talking. Okay, ignore the light, but they are looking pretty cool. These are now, I'm happy with these now. I've got the, yeah, I've always had little plants in these guys and I've expected them to grow, but maybe what I should have done was start with more mature plants, just for instant impact. So yeah, really happy with that. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Just a nice little short one about how I put some big mature plants in my vivariums. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to support the channel even further, head over to Patreon, where for £3 a month I can feature your name at the start of each video. I also want to say a massive thank you to Reptile Systems for providing the heat lamps that I used in this video, as well as some other equipment that I haven't yet used, which is very exciting. Thanks guys, catch you in the next video.